Seattle, the only team in the NFC West with a winning record, 5 of their next 6 games against teams with losing ones. Cleveland, the one exception. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horwitz and NFL.com's Pat Kerwin. Glad to be with you here, breaking down 4-3 Seattle, 4-3 Cleveland.
Yeah.
You got the Seahawks team coming off a bye. When you think about Seattle right now, you don't think about a very good football team. Why is that?
They're out there in the Northwest, and they get kind of ignored nationally, and yet they continue to win their division regularly, and they're positioning themselves to win it again. But when they travel and get on a plane and go places far away to play, they haven't done very well. And so now they come to Cleveland. They've only scored 43 points on the road this year. So can they come into Cleveland scoring 14 points a game on road games and beat the Cleveland Browns? I think they'll struggle. They got to change. So you might want to ask me how I think they'll change.
Well, let me ask you this. How do you think they'll change?
They got to throw the ball, because when you look at our friend there, Sean Alexander, I'm starting to wonder about Sean. Sean's going to need a big day for me to start to gain any confidence in Sean Alexander, the running back. He's not the same guy he used to be. And it happens to backs, and they fall off the cliff fast. Right now, it looks like Sean fell off the cliff. You know, we've got a guy who works at CBS who called him the tiptoe bandit on television last Sunday. And I said, you shouldn't say that about him. But if it happens this week, I'm going to join him. He'll be the tiptoe bandit. They're getting Branch back. They're getting DJ Hackett back. It's time for Matt Schaub to throw the football down the field.
Matt Hasselbeck to throw the football. But let me ask you this. Deion Branch is coming back. What kind of impact does that have on Seattle's offense?
Well, you know, the thing when you look at Cleveland's back end, their secondary and the guys who have to drop in coverage from the linebacker spot, they're not very good. There's going to be plenty of opportunities for Hasselbeck to throw the football down the field, and I suspect he's going to have to do that because of Cleveland offense. We talked about that defense of the offense of Seattle. Let's talk about Cleveland at home. 106 points. They're going to come in here and score between 25 and 30 points on offense. So right away, ask yourself, can Seattle match that kind of scoring? Because these guys put them up.
Well, Cleveland's 106 points is in 4 games, but when you factor into when you take the fact that Cleveland only had 7 in that first home game against Pittsburgh, you got 99 points at home in the last 3 home games. Derek Anderson, second in the NFL with 17 touchdown passes. But, Pat, you and I watch Cleveland, and one of the things we really like, we know about their weapons. We know about Braylon Edwards. We know about Kellen Winslow. We talk about it every week. They have 3 running backs that give you 3 different things.
They have different styles of running back. And I like Jamal Lewis the most of the 3 backs in this scenario because of Derek Anderson. He's a pocket passer, so you're going to come off the play-action pass, the off-tackle running play. I think Jamal, he presents more of a threat to the linebackers to step up, because if you don't step up against Jamal and he's got the football, you're in trouble. And he's running for about 4 yards a carry. The other kids are all quicker, faster, more of the type of guy that would threaten me if they were offset in the backfield to be released as receivers. I like them that way.
Well, that's part of what they've been used as, especially Wright and Harrison. The screen passes has really worked for Cleveland as well. All right, let's throw all the numbers into a computer, get a prediction for this game. 10,000 tests, all mathematical elements, 10,000 results. It's the AccuScore prediction, and here's what it has for this game. A toss-up, 24-24 the score, 50% to 49%. We both like Cleveland in this game?
I like Cleveland in this game, and here's where the game gets boiled down to. Derek Anderson does not take sacks. The ball's out of his hand, and it goes to the hands of the great players on the team, Braylon Edwards, Kellen Winslow, and Joe Jurevicius. That's where the ball goes. He's playing against a defense that can get after the passer. I think they've got about 25 sacks. They roll players through. So it's the pass pressure of Seattle versus the passing game of Derek Anderson. A month ago, I would have said no chance for Derek Anderson. Today, I say Derek Anderson's shown me plenty. Poise and accuracy. I'm going to go with Cleveland and you on this one.
Plus, the game is at home. The one problem for the 2 teams, not many people are going to see it. It starts at 4:05 p.m. Eastern, and it's opposite a game called, Indianapolis and New England. But for more on this one or any other in Week 9, be sure to stay with CBSSports.com. Watch everything else on the CBS Audience Network. With Pat Kerwin, I'm Jason Horwitz. Take care.